Hey there, welcome to Luce the Mirror channel. Welcome to this future spouse reading. It's a weird one, definitely a weird one. It's called Will Your Future Spouse Fumble You? So what this is asking is basically, will there be some fumbling from your future spouse? What does fumbling look like? Will there be a period where they kind of, mess up? Where their shadows, their old stuff, interrupts this connection in some type of way that is not very great. Or will a pattern that you've experienced with past lovers show up in this connection as well? Am I itching for a fight? No, but I did this reading for myself and I discovered some things that I didn't like. It was a different kind of reading actually, but it was a different question. I might do that question, but it's a bit too complicated. I think at the end of the day, will they fumble you kind of encompasses it. And I didn't like what came up in the reading. And so I rebuked it. I said, no, I'm not doing that. And even if this person is going to be my future spouse, if that's what they're bringing, absolutely not. And the energy sort of shifted. And so when he comes, that's not going to be as big of a problem because as I rebuked it, he's changing himself and shifting himself into the self that is not going to do that shit. Because I'm not about it. Like, I will walk away, future spouse or not. Like, you're not going to tell me this is your destined person and then they fumble me greatly. Like, no, bye. Like, actually, bye. So this is what we're going to be looking at. I might also pull some guidance to curb this or to attend to this. So trigger warning there. Because I was heavily triggered, actually, like for days. So let's see if they are going to fumble you, how they might fumble you, and how we can sort of navigate what your guidance is around that. So if you're still down for the reading, this is what we're doing. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. We got friendly ghost here. We got pink ducky. And we got yellow ducky. I will see you in your reading. Bye. Hey there, ghost. I was about to call you ghost ducky. Hey there, ghost Pokemon. Gang, gang. Hey there, ghost pile 1. What will your future spouse fumble you at some point in like the dating stages, right? Before they become who they need to be your future spouse or whatever. We have the Ace of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Four of Swords. Yeah, they'll definitely fumble you, for sure. Like for sure. And this is largely brought on by sort of like their own demons. Okay? Their own demons, their own stuff. Oh. Yeah, and I think this person, it's going to sort of build within them. It's going to build within them, this fumbleation that's going to happen between you two. It will happen in like, in your dating stages is what I'm picking up on. It's going to happen in the dating stages, earlier dating stages. Maybe like when you guys are good and feelings are very real. And that's what's kind of going to trigger this. It's going to be them fighting against what they've known, how they've known it, their freedom, their sense of freedom, the life that they've had, the circle of friends that they've had, the habits that they've had, the thoughts and feelings that they've had about union, about communion, about coming together, about being in a coupleship, like a true commitment, and what it entails and what it requires. And this person is going to sort of take some space. They might give you a guise of like, oh, it's really busy, or they might just sort of dwindle a little bit. This isn't giving like a ghost fumbling. This is giving like low contact, potentially maybe even like a little bit of no contact, like, and this might happen after a moment where you two share something. So maybe you do something and it touches their heart and it makes them think, oh shit, this is real. Or they do something and you give them the look and they're like, oh shit, this is real. And they sort of have to figure that out. This isn't something that, I'm telling you right now, your guidance here is to back off. Like, stay down. Do not approach this person. Let them figure it out. Do not run after them. Is everything okay? Are you okay? You're pushing them away. When this person does this, when this person feels the fumbleation, they need their time to themselves because they're going through something that only they can figure themselves out of. This is their moment of truth, truly. The Ace of Swords is literally here. It's the moment of truth. It's the moment when they go from being a perpetual bachelor or bachelorette and they say goodbye to their like singlehood. And not just their singlehood, but because you could have been in a relationship with this person, right? You could be dating for like months and you're like, oh, we're a partner. What do you mean? No. This is when shit gets real. Okay, like this person has a moment of like, oh shit, this is real. And this is not just like fun and games. This is like, this could be a real person in my life. Like, I'm changing. I'm being called to step into a greater version of me, a different version of me. And this is not something that I can dial back from once I completely cross this threshold, but they're already like a whole foot in it. And so this is that sacred moment for them to fight for what they want. Quite frankly, it's not a Seven of Wands here, but there is a fight here. It's like they're fighting their inner demons. They're fighting their thoughts in their head that say, this person, is this what you want to do? You want to stop? Are they really worth it? And it's not about you. It's about the fact that, like, are you worth their freedom? Are you worth changing for? Are you worth them giving up the habits, their space, the future, them planning a future, right? Their aimlessness of doing whatever, whenever they want to, however they want to. Is this worth it? And for them to ask it, oh, no, it is. I mean, it's your future spouse, right? Like, clearly you become worth it. But they really have to, and to some degree, it could even be friends, right? Friends that are kind of like, oh, we haven't seen you in a while, like, oh, you got whipped, or you got hypnotized, and like you got this person, and it's like, whoa, right? Or like people saying like, oh, you've been with this person for a bit, it's kind of getting serious, like, okay, you think you're gonna and they're like, whoa, chill. So let's put your guidance on this. When this moment happens, I don't know. What's your guidance on this? I do feel like this is necessary. Yeah, absolutely. This is exactly what I was saying. Like, do not move. Do not rob this person of this moment. If you start picking up on this person, like, distancing themselves, do not fucking move. Do not, like, get out of the country. Lose your phone number. Like, lose your phone. This person needs to go through this for them to fight this in their heads, for them to experience the death of whatever's been going on for them in their life pre-existing you. And you need to stay on your throne. You need to stay on your throne and let them handle this. This is not your business. They need to handle it, and they will, with ferocity. And you'll see when this person comes back around, once they've had their moment to think, this is not an affront to you. This is a sacred pause that this person needs to in order to enter into the threshold of them really showing up even more in your dynamic with like realness, 10 toes down, actual like them now wearing that future spouse energy of not just fun and games, not just I like you, but like this is someone who will fight for you because they've already fought the biggest battle for you in their being, in their head, right? With public enemy number one, themselves. Okay. They've fought their inner dragons. They need to go through that. You pestering them, badgering them, and that's a bit disrespectful. But you feeling insecure and making this moment about you is not the business. It's not the move. They need to have this moment. Okay. You do not do. You fucking go find. You do something else with your time. I'm telling you, friendly ghost. Pile one, you chill, you sit on your hands, throw your phone away, drown it. Okay. Ace of Wands in reverse. The Death in reverse. You might, I don't know, you might want to end it. You might think that it's ending, but it's not. And I don't want to say this is a test for you because it's really not. You're showing up here as the Empress, like you're Gucci good. Nine of Pentacles here. You're about to enter into an even deeper level of commitment. Like, don't look at this person's silence or their low contact as an affront to you. It's actually a massive compliment. And I know that sounds so warped, and I know that sounds so bad, and I know that sounds so fucked in some ways, but like, it's a compliment to what you're about to receive, a leveled up version of them, and they have to go through this death moment. They have to go through this death moment where they betray themselves by not betraying themselves, by stepping into the new energy that your dynamic is calling them to be as a partner. Don't fuck yourself over by chasing after this person in this moment. They need that quiet time. Okay? And that might be difficult. The Death in reverse is quite interesting. I don't know. Give it the time. Don't try to break up, right? Like, obviously honor yourself, right? Like, stick in your throne. Do what you gotta do. Go hang out with your friends. Do things that make you feel good during this time. Trust that this pause is a sacred pause, and it's a pause that they're gonna come back better, and you're gonna be like, shit, when's the next one? Okay. When's the next pause? Because they're leveling up in that pause. And it's not gonna last long. I think it's gonna be like a few days or something. And the more you're like, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe, it's just gonna take so much longer because you're just stopping the process each time. And they're not able to sort of fight what they need to fight or do what they need to do. Like, they need to go through this. I think this is something that they're going to be going through even while they're like still in contact with you. And if they take like a couple days or even a little bit more time, being a little bit distant, I would say that that's them thinking, going through this process. The Death, I guess, like, don't rush it. This could, like, don't rush this process because you'll also be going through your own thing. So yeah, don't rush this person. Don't chase after them. Don't do that. Don't. That's a light fumbleation, okay? And I think it's actually almost like necessary because this person is being called into a union with you that they know they want to take seriously, and they cannot be the person that they were. This is the kind of thing where someone who used to message you the good morning is now someone who calls and says, hey, can I come to your area for work for lunch? Like, I don't know, it's not even this is that kind of energy where like this person says, like, after this they come to you with like serious conversations of like, hey, where do you see our future? Because let me go first. I see our future. Are we on the same page? Like, where are you with that? And you're just kind of like, but you were like, I didn't, what? What? That's the kind of like impact that this type of silence has. Because that's who they're stepping into being. They're seeing you with a lot more seriousness, and you'll tell in how they touch you, how they look at you, because now you've I'm gonna say leveled up. It's not even you, like you were always there. It's just they've leveled up to meet who you've always been and what this dynamic has always offered. What comes next after this fumbleation, actually? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're kind of like, and then Six of Wands, like you're kind of, and then the Moon. Yeah, you're kind of upset. I mean, you know, High Priestess. You're kind of taken off. Like you're kind of like destabilized a little bit. But also, they don't want to offer you less than your worth, is what I'm seeing here. Page of Swords. Yeah, this person doesn't want to offer you less than your worth. It still may take some time, but you'll see that they increase how they approach you, how they approach the dynamic. Okay? Okay. So if you would like a future spouse reading, please feel free to come through for a personal reading. Up until then, thank you so much for liking the video and sharing it and leaving me a comment. Keep your light on and good luck. Bye. Hey there, Yellow Ducky, pile 3. Okay, pile 3. So, will your future spouse fumble you? Right, in like the dating stages, will they fumble you? Let's see what comes up. Yes. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. It's really interesting, this kind of fumbleation. And I love that it's Yellow Ducky because there's so much yellow here, very much gold, very much giving. It's kind of weird because number one, it's almost like they're gonna fumble you in a weird way. This is like the download is coming in slowly and I'm just like, oh really? Like the tea is hot. Look at the bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. Like, stop. So much gold here. Purr. I like that. I like Pentacles energy. I like that. I'm in a very money phase right now in my life. Let's get it. There's so many messages. I like just rambling because I needed to like settle in my system. Let's start with one thing. The Queen of Wands in reverse. This person will think you're so hot and amazing. They put you on a pedestal, so much so, but they won't think that they can handle you. Now, what I like here is the Five of Pentacles didn't show up. The Five of Pentacles annoys me lately. So that's my business, but I'm just really happy that you got 7, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This is beautiful, but there is a fumbleation here. This person, put you on a pedestal. Luce, what is wrong with that? How do you fumble that? That's what we all want, isn't it? When you're on a pedestal, you're not a real person. You understand? When you put someone on a pedestal, they're no longer a real person. And what that does, it applies pressure to the person looking up at the pedestalized person in this instance. And what happens is the person's insecurities come up. Now, we don't see the Five of Pentacles. We see a 10 and a 7, and it's good shit. This person, it's so interesting. Like, this is someone who might fumble you by acting fast. This is someone who might fumble you by sort of treating you as though they have to buy your love as opposed to show up for your love. So this is somebody who might, and maybe this is what you like. Okay, I don't know. But there's a difference between like giving princess treatment. There's a difference between someone who, I don't know how to really express what I'm trying to say in the way that I'm trying to say it. It feels like this person wants to buy your love, but it's not even buying your love. They're trying to buy themselves out of the insecurity. If I give pile 3, if I throw money at pile 3, if I treat pile 3 to all these gifts and things like that, if I show pile 3 my wealth, if I show pile 3 what I'm made of and what I'm building and what I'm growing, if I show them these very like worldly, which is not bad, concrete, which is not bad, things, pile 3 will choose me. But here's the thing, while those things are very great and super awesome, you telling me that you make XXX amount of money, or that you're up for this promotion, or that you want to buy a house in this area, or that you come from a long lines of X, Y, and Z's is not impressive to any of the queens, quite frankly, let alone the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands, yes, the Queen of Wands is absolutely worthy of being adored and adorned, but the Queen of Wands wants more. She wants to be seen. She wants to be felt. She wants to be known. She wants to be discovered. She wants to be explored. She wants presence. And that's the energy that you're giving. Whether you identify with she or he or they or whatever, doesn't matter. That's what the Queen of Wands energy wants. And so the part of you that shows up in love that's going to be fumbled is the part of you that wants to be honored for who you are, not who they think you are. And it's a little bit insulting that they're throwing money at you. And it's irrelevant, right? If this person who your future spouse is a woman, this is a woman who sees this amazingly attractive person in you, and they're like, oh, this person will never like me, so I need to like show them my body. I need to show them how much money I have. I need to show them how much of a boss I am. I need to show them that this is the money that I gotta buy them stuff. Like, baby girl, what? Like, I like that, but like, I don't like the energy with which you're doing it. And you know what I mean? If this person is a man, then there's this same energy. I just had to flip it because like women do this too. Women will see someone really attractive and just kind of go, I need to throw a bunch of stuff on myself. I need to do this. I need to nip and tuck. And if that's what she wants to do, that's what she wants to do. But it's like, it's for the sake of impressing you. And the Queen of Wands, which is you, yeah, you want nice things. You want princess treatment, but like something's off. And it's kind of like a bit insulting. The other story here is, it's the same story. It's the same story but except this time, this person almost like wants to knock you down a peg. Like, you're so hot, you're so attractive, you're so alluring that they want to knock you down a peg a little bit by flaunting what they have. But again, it still comes from insecurity because they think they have to do that, right? Like there's a threatened portion there where they're like, well, I have to show that I also come from something, or I have this and I have that. There's another story here, another angle here too. I just lost it. Anyway. Yeah. A different story here is this person will fumble you by focusing on their, this person desires you, pile 3. Like everything that this person is doing to fumble you comes from what they think they have to do to have you and keep you. And it's really sweet, right? And in many cultures, to some degree, this is what happens. It's just that people want different things, right? Like, it's great to have a partner who provides and is buxed up. Like, everybody wants that, but that sometimes can come at the cost of having a partner who may not be as present. You know what I mean? The partner may not be as present in the relationship because they're out there making the money for the relationship. And that's what I'm seeing here. This person so focused on providing a future that they want to provide for you, that they're missing that you are in the relationship with them and they are required to show up in the relationship. And while they're out there working and hunting and gathering to make a future with you, because this person sees a future with you. That future that they're building over there for the future of you two in the future is neglecting the you in the now, the you right now who isn't in the future, the you that exists today in this moment. And it's almost like they're working so hard, right? That Eight of Pentacles in reverse, honing a skill, and to some degree because they want to keep you, right? Like, wow, pile 3, wow. They want to keep you, they want to take care of you, and they want you to kind of be a little kept, dare I say. They want to build a future with you. And in order to have that future, they're out there grinding and working and hoeing, hoeing the fields. That they're not tending to the relationship in a relationship way. They're tending to it in like a practical, gotta go build the house, gotta go get the materials to build the house, gotta go do the things. But it's like, baby girl, and I call everybody girl, your person, pile 3, is over here alone. They want your presence. So at the end of the day, the story here in pile 3, the thread that binds it, the energy cloud here, is this person, your future spouse, will fumble you by providing stability, like their version of stability, which is not wrong, at the cost of their presence. So whether they will give you presents and to make up for them or whatever, but what you want is their presence, right? Like you want them. Your Queen of Wands wants to be explored. Your Queen of Wands wants to be seen as a real person, not as a flower that just is ever growing. No, this flower needs attention, sun, water, pesticides, or whatever, right? Like they need tending. And that is how your future spouse will fumble you. By trying to take care of the future for you two. Okay? So let's see how you can navigate this space. Queen of Swords. Okay. In reverse. So first of all, Queen of Cups in reverse. Boy, all them queens are just saying bye, 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 bye. It's gonna be May. A Queen of Swords in reverse is to me saying that for you to navigate this space is not for you to wild out on this person. Like, don't wild out on this person. Because like we just said, it's coming from a good place, right? Like, they're just misguided. All right? They're just misguided. Okay. Your future spouse is going to be misguided. They think they're doing the right thing, and for all intents and purposes, they kind of are. They're providing a future for their person, you. And so for you to say, you never pay attention to me, you're always working, totally valid, but not what they need to hear. At least not the way you might, like, you might be inspired to scream it, yell it, bitingly say it, because that their heart, and this is me reading from their perspective, but their heart is coming from a place of caring for you in the way that they know how. And so they do not need a wild approach. That's not going to be helpful. I'm just going to say right now, a wild approach, not going to be helpful. Nine of Pentacles comes out. So sweet. I love the Pentacles and this energy. You're going to be living your best life. And you should live your best life. Do your thing. If anything, this is a little bit interesting because that Queen of Wands energy and this Nine of Pentacles energy is the same. Queen of Wands in reverse and Nine of Pentacles is the same here. Because what I'm seeing here is not for you so much to say much of anything. You will with the Five of Cups in reverse, right? You will. Listen, Pal 3, don't stone me, babe. Don't stone me, because I'm about to say something real weird, okay? Are the romance angels here? Because the romance angels, they come out with some real crazy ass reads. They are not here, but they're here probably. I did another reading a few weeks back. It was like, it was how to get over them. Oh my God. And I did that with just like, I think the romance angels. Oh my God. The romance angels were out for blood. I was like, girl, y'all need to chill. And they said, no, they messing with the Loomies and Illumination. We ain't about it. They came for blood. Okay. And what I'm about to tell you is what I'm about to say. You take it how you gonna take it. Take it responsibly. You have the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords in the reverse. The Five of Cups in the reverse, excuse me. Your guidance in this situation is going to be, I'm not going to say act single, but be a Queen of Wands, which is enjoy your life. Do not focus on this person. Okay, don't stop and wait and make yourself available for when they're free to hang out and to be together. No. You go out, you make your plans, you enjoy your luxury, you enjoy your life. When they message you, you respond. Of course you do. You're like dating this person or whatever. Do what you gonna do. But don't pause your world. Go out there. Do your thing. And what I'm thinking will happen here is this person will see that, I'm working over here. They're going to have a moment where they're going to be like, oh, I'm working over here and she's having fun. Good for her. Queen of Wands. Like, you can be he or she. But I'll say Pal 3. People get fussy. Pal 3 is, having fun. All right, cool, fine. Like, they're okay. Great. And then it'll kind of go like, having so much fun. Like, what about me? Like, I'm out here working. And they might get a little snarky. All right. You keep your cool. You keep doing your thing. You keep doing you. And then they're going to start noticing that you're not as around as much, that they're working, that they're the ones doing the stuff at work, and that they sort of created this situation. And it's like your actions are going to show them that this person that you put on the pedestal, that insecurity that you're feeling on the inside to keep them, or so for the person that is like working, that story, I'm gonna say, actually, now that I say it out loud, is a story for the person that's working really hard to provide a future for you too. This thing of you enjoying your life, living your best life, not pausing your schedule for them, that's going to work on that person, because they're going to see the actions and the physical sense of what's happening. And they'll go, wait, I'm over here. My Pile 3 is, my yellow ducky is over there. I might lose them if I'm not over there as well. Like, I need to, I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I need to like spend more time with my yellow ducky, because I'm not working so hard for me not to enjoy, like that's the reaction that their mind is going to go through and go, wait a minute, the math isn't mathing. What am I doing? For those that this person is insecure, and that's not shade, that's just human, who's treating you to stuff, there's a guidance here to sort of pull back. I'm even hearing like It's something like dropping your guard, but really what I heard in my head was like refusing their gifts. Like, oh no, no, thank you. I would like this instead, or like redirecting their proclivity to gift. There is something here about you kind of saying no to a gift that they give you. But it's almost like maybe they send you an image of like, what do you want, a necklace or cufflinks? And you're like, I would just rather we go shopping together and look at the options. You know what I mean? Like where you turn that gift giving into a time to hang out. Even with the person that's like working to build your future, there's something here about you enjoying your life, living your life, and just sending them an I miss you. I hope you're having a good day. Something like that, right? Like if they message you and you that's something small like I miss you. Right? Or you doing something super fun. Not you with your girls or boys with the squad or anything like that, but like if you're out on vacation, you plan a little trip or something, I don't know, just saying like I miss you. Or like during the day, if they're checking in, you're saying something, you can just say like, oh, I'm gonna blah 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 blah, I miss you, hope you're well, or whatever. And I think there's something there that's gonna like jog them a bit and go, what am I doing? Like I miss this person too. For the person who's trying to like buy your love in that fumbling, there's something about rejecting some gifts, flipping some gifts around, and in some cases even just dropping your guard. Like dropping your guard and just living your life. And I feel like something about it recalibrates, which is so interesting. Like, I don't think you have to be as upset in this fumbling. There's something here. Like, you want presents, but... Oh. Yeah, it's almost like just, like, reconnecting. Because this Five of Cups is really, like, sending a sweet message of sorts. So that's sort of like, refusing their gift and saying, oh, why don't we go shopping together instead? Or why don't we... cook dinner instead? We can go shopping for the ingredients together. I miss you. I want to spend some time together. And doing like simple things together. Not necessarily you like taking control, but there is something here about you guiding things, dropping your guard and guiding things. Enjoying your life and stepping back into a certain level of sovereignty that isn't a crazy level of sovereignty. Because I think you'll miss this person and maybe you'll understand where they're coming from, because you will feel honored, but it's like you want them, you want their presence. So it's almost like making that known in a way that they can understand. Definitely not in like a biting or scathing way, but in a way that isn't, you never spend time with me, we never spend time together. It's more so like, I miss you. It would feel good to cook together instead of going out. Or something like that, like flipping it around. Anyway, that was longer than it needs to be, but yeah, your future spouse and you are actually really cute. Like it sucks because you want time with that person. But it's almost like finding a way to navigate through that space and honoring like what they're trying to do, but while also honoring your own needs from them. So anyway, if you'd like a future spouse reading, please feel free to come through. We can craft one up for you. Link is in the description box to book, or you can just email me.
Okay? Actually, just email me. I will see you next time. Keep your light on and good luck. Thank you for leaving a comment and a like. Bye. Okay, pile 2, Pink Ducky. Will your future spouse fumble you? In the early dating stages, or like early relationship. Oh, wow. I need to see what this is. I don't know. Reverse. Reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. We have the Star in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Devil, Queen of Pentacles acting wild, and hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Everybody clap your hands. Page of Swords. So this person will fumble you, but you will also be part of that fumbleation, okay? Like, you are prime minister of the fumbleation, and they are also like president of the fumbleation. Everybody clap your hands. We got a lot of people here. Queen of Wands, another person stumbles out drunk as fuck. There's a lot of people here. So if you have like kids or whatever, cool. You know, okay. If they have kids, I think you might have kids. I don't know if they have kids, maybe, but I'm picking up you have kids. This will be a mutual fumbling. You will assist, you will alley-oop them in this fumbleation. You will, like, I don't want to say enable this fumbling, but like, you co-sign the fumbling. You know what I mean? And let's get into it, all right? There's something about this, this thing with you and your future spouse that is raw, is very sensual. I've got like 3 sensual cards out right now. Well, maybe even 4 if I look closely, you know what I'm saying? 5, what am I saying? I have 4 sensual cards out. One of them, which is not really traditionally essential, but in the spread becomes essential. It's crazy though how the Star is not a sensual card to me. Okay, it's really not. But it literally is this woman in the buff doing her thing, and it's not sensual to me, but it absolutely is in the spread. And even the little page is giving a little hi-yo. This person and you will fumble each other. You will co-sign, enable their fumbleation. And let me tell you why. There's something about this thing that is going to be incredibly magnetic. And you two may rush into a physical connection. Why the fuck would you not? With this energy, all I would like is the Knight of Cups in the upright and the Star in the upright, and this to be a different topic video. You know what I'm saying? But in this topic video, these things become a little... There's something here about rushing into and giving into those primal urges, because you and this person will be incredibly attracted to each other. They will be incredibly attracted to you. You will be incredibly attracted to them. You two will have bonfire chemistry. Maybe. I don't know about that anymore. I think down the line, you two will have a great sex life. But there is a story here for some of you where you two rush into a physical experience with each other and it's not great. And that kind of ruins you two. Because like one or both of you was in their head because it's not their normal. But there is something here about a sense of insecurity. Which is our dear friend, insecurity. Who doesn't have insecurity's number on speed dial, baby? Okay. Whose phone isn't made by Insecurity Inc? Let's talk about it. Yeah, for some of you, I'm getting this thing where you meet this person, they meet you, you guys, it's just hot fire, and then you two engage in hot fire, and it is not hot fire because that's not one of you's normal. And it becomes a little awkward, hence the fumbleation. And there's something here about you two continuing the hot fire because, well, we've already done it once. Might as well continue. But there's something here about like the first time not being great. And it's kind of like, but I think it's because there was too much excitement. Like somebody psyched themselves up. The other person might maybe feeling a little too insecure because they're like, oh my God, this person's amazing. This person's so hot, attractive, and you both kind of just goofed it up. So there's that story, which has now become the dominant story. But I want to go back to where you two, you meet, you smush, and you become smushing buddies because you both think this is you both, okay, juicy. You either both think this is the best it can be, or one of you is like, this is the best I can get with this person because they're so hot and like, oh my God, yes, I don't want to break. I'll take this. Like, I'll take this. If this is what I can get, I'll take it. And the other one of you is like, I'm not fully ready for a romantic anything. And so I'll take this. If this is what I can get, I'll take this. So both of you are kind of like, I'll take this for different reasons. One of you for the reason of, I might lose this person if I ask for more. And the other one is like, I'm not ready to ask for more, but I don't want to lose this person. So you both just continue a smushing relationship. A smushing dynamics. Like that's what I mean. Like you both sort of co-sign and fumble this thing. And honestly, either way, there's a friends with beneficials here, a situationship here that is very physical. And that's how you two sort of fumble each other. So the romance it exists, it's there, but there's like a lack of like hope and a lack of like moving it into something more romantical than physical because of aforementioned brouhaha, insecurity and whatever, and like knowing, or maybe that this person isn't in the state of being that they need to be in, or they know this about you, and they're like, well, I'll take what I can get. Listen, shit, like maybe things will change over time. Maybe. And for you two, this is one of the dynamics that goes from a lusty friends with benefits into a long-term relationship that becomes marriage. It happens a lot. It just also happens very much not also. But it does happen. And for you guys, this is what sort of looks like happens. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing somebody, I'm just seeing that. If this isn't smushing, then I don't know what is. Maybe one of you is a bad boy, bad girl, and the other tempts the other to become a bad boy, bad girl. And you guys kind of just hang out in that bad boy, bad girl space. And you both think that this is the way to be together. And they kind of like fumble you by trying to, I don't know if they try to lower you to their phase, like they try to like incriminate you, or they try to like dirty you, right? With like quotations around that. They try to like sully you. Not in a, I mean, I don't know, it depends on what you mean by bad, but like, not, I don't know. They try to like just, if you're someone that doesn't cut class, they're like, let's just cut class. It's giving, Sandra Dee and John Travolta. I don't know what this character's name is. Zuko? I don't know. That's what it's kind of like looking like here. And that's how they kind of fumble you, by approaching you with their base instinct, primal instinct, thinking that that's the best they can maybe offer you, whether it's true at the time or whether it's based in insecurity or not. That's what I'm seeing, right? Yeah. So how can you navigate this space to something better? The Hanged Man. Yeah, just time. I think. I don't know. Ugh. Strength. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's giving that for you, if your partner is showing up in that devil energy, your future spouse, there's the guidance here for you to potentially, you could give in and play out that story that we talked about, where you continue co-signing whatever's happening between the two of you, and you also participate in the base primal instincts that you have, and just give in. I don't know, but that's that's on you. That's fine. It is what it is. And in time, an opportunity will come for you two to be together. This is your future spouse, so hello. But there's also an energy here of you to just like nope out of this experience and go, yeah, no, they can deal with what they need to deal with, and only when they're ready to offer something concrete will I engage in this dynamic and like fight that primal desire that you have for this person. So this could be a pile where you do sort of declare that I rebuke it, or you can go along for the ride. I mean, you really could if you want to. But there's something here about having this person and not, and just sort of decide, like seeing things from a different perspective and just sort of being like, no, I think I'm not gonna put myself through a situation where I have to be strong and wait it out and like do this thing, do these things with this person, I'm gonna have to be like, I'm just gonna say no. But there really is guidance here that I see as well, where you can give in if you want, and eventually you two will end up together. But yeah, there's something here about, depends on what the perspective is and what your story is, where you can either, do your own thing and give this person the time to come correct into offering something solid, and you taking something solid with them, that isn't through different methods, or tra la 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 la, you play along with them and you both walk to that journey eventually. I think I'm done here. If you would like a future spouse reading for your own situation, we can do that. Please feel free to come through for a personal reading. Until then, I will see you in the comments. Make sure to like the video if you appreciated this video. Thank you. Keep your light on, and good luck.